Hey everyone, welcome to my demo. I'll walk you through Jamalek. It means your beauty in Arabic. It's a personal multi agent beauty assistant that I built for this hackathon. And most beauty tools online are stateless, as you might know. They start over every time, they don't remember your skin, and they push one overpriced product. Jamalek is actually different. It reads your skin from a photo, it reasons about your routine, it gives you real options at every price point, and actually remembers you between sessions. And to do that, I needed more than a chatbot. I needed something that can read a photo, pick the right specialist, call a real product catalog, and ask before it saves anything. And Jamalek here is the multi agent system that I had built. Just to show you a little bit more on the architecture side of things, I have basically a route coordinator that routes each request to four specialists. I have a skin analyst that reads your selfie with Gemini Vision. I have a shade matcher for undertone and depth, a product researcher that pulls real product from a local catalog over MCP, and finally, a routine planner that just basically puts the specific steps in order by AM or PM. And one thing to note here is that all four actually share one profile, one session state plus memory bank. So the entire contacts per user is kind of carried over across their sessions. Okay, to see this in action, I'm going to head over to Jamalek and I'm going to feed it a sample photo. I'm going to ask it a simple question alongside that. Just type in, hey, can you analyze my skin and what is my undertone? This is a simple question that I expect users to have. In the backend, what happens is that the root coordinator will hand that image over to the skin analyst, which ran it through the Gemini Vision, and that is where the multi-agent here will tell me that I have a warm undertone, and also my depth is light medium, and this all comes from processing the image itself, and this is what the model returned for me. Then below that, you'll find that it will also give me the products that work for my undertone and depth. And here, this is actually produced by the product researcher that feeds in both of those parameters and queries my local catalog through the MCP server. And that's a key part that I just really want to spend some time on here, is that every product you see here, like NARS, like Maybelline, right? Those are all real entry retrieved from the catalog at three price tiers, and each with the reason that it matches me here. And that's just an important piece that I just wanted to highlight as well, is that the model is basically basing the products based off of the shades, and that is grounding the catalog and the products that it's giving to the user here. And you could see here some of those are like drugstore, like genuine dupes of basically like Fenty Beauty here is the high end. You can see something like Maybelline is, or yeah, Maybelline Fit Me here is the drugstore version of it, for that same undertone as well, but it's like 1/10 the price. Another thing too, while we're at it, you can see at the end here, the last message that I had sent alongside with all this information. This is where the memory layer steps in. It offers to persist uh, just that derived facts for the user, like their undertone, their depth, never the photo itself, though. And it just asks before writing anything, and that's the consent gate that I had built in. It's just asking the user if it could save that information. Once I type in yes, and the user is able to see this recommendation the Dramatic provided, this is where it says, hey, I have your profile updated, and it's ready to take in the next question. Okay. And just to kind of prove that this is working, I'm going to open a new session and I'm going to ask for a blush without repeating anything about myself. So I can say something like recommend a blush that works for me. And in the last session, it only gave me the foundation. So here, I just want to know if it's able to retrieve my undertone information in the session. And you can see I haven't given it any information since I started. What's going to happen in the back end is that it's going to load my profile from the memory bank the moment I start the session. So here you could see, considering your warm undertone and light medium skin depth, it will just give me the specific blush here. It recommended the NARS one. But you could see here that the state persists across the sessions, and that's really what I wanted to show as well. Um, the last thing that I really also want to highlight on as well is the routine planner. While I have a moment here, basically this one, all it does, like I said, it takes my products and orders them for me. In that same session, I'll say something like, "Give me a simple morning and night routine." Okay. And what's going to happen here is the planner will sequence everything into the right morning and evening steps. And you will see here, it just will return like an easy kind of routine for like someone who wants to just like be consistent with, the way that they want to take care of their skin. Again, with the persistent contacts across the sessions here, that'll provide as well. So this is kind of really all of the features that I wanted to show. And you could see here the scheduled routine sequencing, morning, AM, and PM as well. And just some tips that it will honestly give as well, just for the users to be able to look back on. And yeah, that's Jamalek. It reads your skin with vision, it grounds its picks based off of a real catalog over MCP, and it will remember your sessions as well. Thank you so much.